Social Security and Medicare funding challenges. Now, folks, those of you who are in retirement, those of you who may still be working and paying into Social Security, Medicare, I know you have some concerns. I meet with you and I speak with you every day. So I know we all have concerns about what the future may hold. So we're going to spend a little bit of time on today's program, and we're going to talk about Social Security and then a little bit about Medicare, because the funding of those two programs affects how the future is for your retirement and for my retirement and for anybody else listening to this show. You see, the timeline to replenish Social Security is being extended. That sounds like good news, but listen. The Federal Retirement Program said Monday it may not need to cut benefits until 2035. That gives one extra year. So it's good news, but yet it's, I've got good news and bad news. Although the good news is we're extending it one more year, but the bad news is it's only one more year that we're extending it. All right. So that's 1 year later than previously forecast because of stronger performance by the U.S. Probably a little bit more being paid in, taxes, whatever. The new projection from the Social Security Board of Trustees annual report, it's good news for the program's 70 million beneficiaries. The Commissioner of Social Security, which is Martin O'Malley, told us that. And in a statement, he also said, even so, he urged Congress to take steps to shore up the program to ensure it can pay full benefits into the foreseeable future. All right. So if they extend it now to 2035, this is 2024. So that gives us 11 years. So even if Social Security trust funds are depleted, the program will still have revenue from payroll taxes. Benefits still go out, though they may be reduced. So we'll talk a little bit about that just a little bit, but just think, folks, those of you who are on Social Security right now, especially if you turned on your Social Security before your full retirement age, would you be able to take a reduction? I know a lot of people that I meet with, Social Security is their main source of income. They don't have a pension. They may have a small 401k, but they don't have a lot of money, or a small IRA. They may even be doing some part-time work. But if your Social Security is, let's say, $1,200 and they reduce it by 20%, that's going to put you down below $1,000 a month. Inflation's not going down, folks. Inflation's going up. So Congress could fix the problem by raising taxes that support Social Security, reducing retirement benefits, or some combination of the two. Now, listen, 75% of adults ages 50 and up believe Social Security will run out in their lifetime. And that is according to a 2023 Nationwide Retirement Institute survey. So, folks, I want to spend just a little bit of time. I pulled an article because a lot of y'all have questions. I know this because when I get phone calls or when we meet and we spend a little bit of time, when I said a little bit, we spend time on Social Security, we spend time on Medicare, we spend time on your guaranteed income. So it's kind of like segmented, but we're going to talk about Social Security if we have that face-to-face, if you haven't already turned it on, and when might be the best time for you. But the concerns that I hear from people is, are we going to have Social Security in 10 years, 11 years? What about 15 years? What I just read from you or to you, it says what? We got good news that they extended it from 2034 being depleted 1 year to 2035. That's good news, but still 2035 is only 11 years from now. So listen to this. This is one of the main reasons that I tell people why you're seeing Social Security benefits in trouble, should say, okay, with I guess down the horizon 2035, with the possibility of the funds being depleted. And this is one of the main reasons why. The ratio of workers to Social Security beneficiaries is at a low and projected to decline further. Now, folks, this article I pulled is from August 4th, 2022. So it's almost 2 years old right now. All right, we're in June, so only a couple of months. So listen. Social Security has been a cornerstone of economic security for almost 90 years. but the program is on unsound footing. Social Security's combined trust funds are projected to be depleted by 2035. Now, that was 13 years from 2022. So now it's 2024. Now it's, say, 11 years from now. So a major contributor to the unsustainability of the current Social Security program is that the number of workers contributing to the program is growing more slowly than the number of beneficiaries receiving monthly payments. In 1960, folks, listen to this. In 1960, there were 5.1 workers per beneficiary. That ratio has dropped to 2.8 workers today per beneficiary. Now, folks, 2024 is what I refer to, and any of those folks that you may talk to that are in the financial planning, retirement planning industry, 2024 is peak 65. What I mean by that is there are over 12,000 baby boomers turning 65 every day now for about the next couple of years. Up until 2024, it had been around 10,000 per day. So all of the baby boomers over the next couple of years, that just jumped from 10,000 to over 12,000 per day turning 65. So if we use 65 as the magic number to turn on Social Security, you can see that you got 12,000 people a day flipping that switch. Now, in reality, you and I both know that we've got people that when they hit 62, they're flipping that Social Security switch on. They're not going to wait to 65, and they're definitely not going to wait to age 67. And we also know that we do have people that wait until their full retirement age. And their full retirement age could be anywhere from 66 to 67. All right. But the main contributor to the issues that we're having, again, in 1960, there were 5.1 workers per beneficiary. Today, and that was in 2022, that is down to 2.8 workers per beneficiary. So it says by 2034, the last year before funds are expected to become depleted, again, we got good news, it's going to last through 2035. The Social Security trustees expect the cost will exceed income. In other words, what they're paying out versus what they're taking in will exceed income by $437 billion. That's billion, B, okay, as in boy, billion. So when the trust funds are depleted, benefits will be limited by the income assigned to the program, and absent changes to law, benefits would be reduced by 20%. So if they don't make any changes, folks, benefits will be limited by the income assigned to the program and absent any changes to the law. So if they don't do anything between now and then, benefits could be reduced by 20%. So those of you who are on Social Security right now, especially if you turned on that Social Security at age 62, which is the lowest it can be, it's 30% lower than your full retirement age benefit. Could you stand a 20% reduction or 25% reduction in your benefits? Most people can't.